Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Black and white, the prevalent colours here, the Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, now bearing the name of the proud club that call it their home. We have already started here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Lima, bit too much weight on the pass. And they're back on the ball again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is.
David Villa is... and the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedri. David Villa. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ribéry. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Gallagher. Now it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. David Villa. Indonesia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Pedri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Gallagher. Hernandez. Oh, that's a nice ball. Ribéry.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He gets big, and he hits the net. And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No way through there. Corner. Indonesia with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Kimmich, gently done. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's onside. Kasih has that under control. Now it's Messi. David Villa. Good read, needed to be. And Owen! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Drogba. Now Lima. That's a little off target. But it's Owen. And he's being shifted off it. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Drogba. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That is good alertness. Ribéry carries the ball down the right. Gallagher! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Colo go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Messi, who has set up 2 goals. And he's managed to get free. Gallagher! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gallagher actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lima. Owen. And here's Drogba. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. And here's Drogba. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared without complication. Lima. Ribéry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, good-looking ball. Olise. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now the finish! Tries to get it clear. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Tar getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.070.
And they've got a throw. Ribery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Drogba. And it's Cannavaro. Pass is just off target. Pedri. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. Time and again they are repelled. Hernandez. Gallagher. Hernandez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to clear it.
Cambio en el Colo-Colo. Número
Corner
20.
number 2 then.
Entrará al campo. Número 17.
Ruben Neves with the clearance. Pedri. Colo-Colo have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Cannavaro with the clearance. Oh no, this does not look good. Colo-Colo are looking to go forward now. David Villa!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, look at that. There's the hit! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's a very deep... Big chance! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. It's bounced back off the post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cambio en el Colo-Colo. Número 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 9. Cambio.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Five minutes left on the clock. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Colo.
Great chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Fernando has a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has gone straight into touch. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he was quick to react. Fernando Torres. Floated through. And he can clear it away. Belts one. Out of play for a throw. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Colo pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Colo.
مش عايزة منك حاجة غالية شنطة هدية ما تقلل القصة رايحة فين ستايلست ولا عايزة كتير فلوس كل البنات لابسة بندانة وهوبس عايز ترضيني بتعمل المجهود ليه مش شايف حب عيوني شاس for you شو حبيتك شو دريتك مش عايزة غيرك انت ليا وانا ليك مش عايزة بريك ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ايه اعمل ايه ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ايه ليه هو الحظ بيجي وبيروح يلف معايا سيبني ويدور وقفتك جنبي احلى حاجة بالوجود يا رب نازل حتى نوصل للنجوم الدنيا ولا عايزة كتير فلوس كل البنات لابسة بندانة وهوبس عايز ترضيني بتعمل المجهود ليه مش شايف حب عيوني شاس for you شو حبيتك شو دريتك مش عايزة غيرك انت ليا وانا ليك مش عايزة بريك ماما ايه ماما
Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. Great scenes inside the 47,000 capacity Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, home to what many see as the team in Chilean football. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There's the hit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
And he's had it nicked away. That is good alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out. And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Time, excellent interception. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. In the series, Elise. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, no joy this time. Ruben Neves. Messi. And Stojkovic. That looks a cracking ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, and he's through the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's another good win of the ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. In the series. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Xabi Alonso put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Rice. Stojkovic! They've scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manifest my destiny. Easy life will come and find a way for me. Feel the love all around, feel the love all around, and the spirits all around me, feel the energy surround me. I just wanna spend my days just to sit in sun. Oh, riding on a higher wave, I'm not coming down. Oh, in the time, in the silence, with my feet on the air, and my head on the ground. In the oneness of light, as the chaos surrounds, keep the light shining in me, feel the love.
Colo can afford to celebrate now, having secured promotion out of this division. They have the luxury of trying something entirely new. But of course the fans still demand the results. Can the players and their intense-looking captain oblige? Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So we're up and running. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a throw. Oh, what a climb! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Colo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's found support out wide. Decent hit! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer for Colo after 6 minutes is number 23, David Villa.
Colo can't afford to celebrate now, having secured
Hello,
promotion out of
everybody,
this
and welcome
division.
to today's
They have the
match.
luxury of trying something entirely new. But of course the fans still demand the results. Can the players and their intense-looking captain oblige? And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that was vital. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's Nedved. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, nicely intercepted.
I think in Ludovic Giuli, you have a player who's a bit of an unsung hero, a very fine player in his own right, Peter, but always someone I see as the perfect foil to a goal scorer.
Team player, it's not about him, is it?
Yeah, he's the clever one that really plays as a second striker more often than not, and he makes it happen.
And he's forced to go back. Nedved. Guti. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Looking for the run. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Hakimi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Costa Curta. So we're still where we started right now. Costa Curta. Nedved. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Colo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has not gone well. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Bayer punts it upfield. Elise. Owen. The less said about that pass, the better. Beckenbauer.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I'm trying to find the right word here. Does dreadful work?
And it's Nedved. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Now that's well seen too. David Villa. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Costa Curta. Has a look and plays it forward. Guti. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target. He's in plenty of space here. Olise! Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Beckenbauer. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played back in, and Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Costa Curta. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Added time.
Hakimi. And it's Messi. Nedved. Oh, what has happened here? Stojkovic. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Owen with the delivery. Climbs up big! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The goal scorer for Colo after 49
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams. Nedved, and he's onside.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Defending was strong and firm.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Referee has just said play on. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, they can break here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Oh, what's he... And the finish! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Terrible error, duly punished.
The goal scorer for Colo after 60.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Kimmich. Now it's Torres. Elise. And he's picked out the run. It's a mighty effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Stojkovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Owen. Always onto this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well read, nice interception.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
It's a promising position. And it's Owen. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, great feat that.
Guti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. That is a great pick out. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's through here. He's been picked out, and the flag has stayed down. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In with a header! He can get that clear.
Substitutions taking place.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hakimi. Messi. Mbappe. Kimmich. Mbappe. It's a goal kick. Beckenbauer. Headed upfield.
Has been indicated.
That's been cut out, well played. 2 minutes to be added on. Julie. Oh, played through for the wide man. Julie. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Fernando Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face